Hey, what is up, guys? Ghost here, and today we're playing some domination here on Stronghold with the Man of War. And in this gameplay, I go 57-1, but I highly doubt we'll get to the very end of this gameplay. But that's the final score. I do some pretty nice work here, get a few motherships, and I hope you guys will all enjoy that. But if you guys still notice from my voice, I am still sick. If you happen to watch my last video, you will know that I'm still sick. And if you remember, I did spill water on my laptop. And I did say in that video that I will turn it on tomorrow, which is today. And I did turn on my laptop and it is working fine. I'm now recording and editing this video here on this laptop. But the thing is, I'm just scared to turn it off because I'm afraid that if I turn it off, it's never going to turn on again. But what I plan to do later on tonight is go to Best Buy or something. And Best Buy is just an electronic store. You buy like different types of electronics. You can buy like DVDs, PS4s. It's just basically, you know, your GameStop, I guess. It has tons of stuff, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and try to buy an external 1TB hard drive to like back up my stuff to there, just in case I guess this laptop fails. I'll just back up my stuff into that 1TB hard drive, so I'll be fine. So I plan to go to Best Buy later on, and I also plan on to just go to the doctors as well, because you know I just need some antibiotics and medicine. So yeah, enough talk about that. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting for this video, but I wanted to talk about why we should be excited for CoD 2016. So even though we don't know the title of the next game and we don't know if it's going to be set in the future, past, or present, I think no matter what the case is, if it's like Ghost 2, MW4, Future Warfare, or Space Warfare, I think no matter what the case happens to be, we should just give Infinity Ward a chance. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it's their first time in a 3-year development cycle. So they've had since 2013 to make this game, and that's a very long time. 3 years, and the Treyarch already had their 3 years with Black Ops 3, and here's what they did with it. I think Black Ops 3 is a great game. There's so much to it, and that's awesome. And AW, on the other hand, I really dislike AW. Some people liked it, but I was one of the majority of the people that actually disliked the game. They had skill-based matchmaking, weapon variants, and there's tons of things in that game that I disliked, and that game took them 3 years, and they added like tons of new stuff that we've never seen before. They added in a brand new movement system with like exos. They added in supply drops, so they definitely were very innovative with that game. And I think one could probably say they were too innovative, if that's even possible, because they added so much to that game, right? And with Infinity Ward, we haven't seen what they've done yet in 3 years because we haven't had their game released yet. So we'll find out pretty soon what the next game is, and if it happens to be Ghost 2 or Future Warfare, I think we should just still give it a chance, because if Treyarch could make a good game in 3 years, and if Sledgehammer could innovate so much in 3 years, then what could Infinity Ward do with 3 years? I think they could fix up a lot of stuff in 3 years, because they know what they've done wrong with Call of Duty Ghosts, and they can fix up the maps and make the maps much smaller. Because the reason why people hated Ghosts, I think the main reason was the maps, right, and the time to kill. The maps were way too big. There was maps like Siege, Stonehaven, Chasm, Flooded, like Prison Break. There's a lot of big maps and unnecessary maps in Ghost. Like Ghost would be fine without Stonehaven and Siege. Like no one would really care if they took out Siege and Stonehaven, right? And there's like lots of unnecessary maps in that game, and people complained that the maps are like colorless and such, and people hated that too. So I'm pretty sure they'll make the maps as good as they were in MW2, and I think MW3 had some fantastic maps. I loved Underground, I love Seatown, I love Arcaden. There's a lot of good MW3 maps, right? So I'm pretty sure they'll fix up the maps and make them much better and feel like actual Call of Duty maps. So one last thing I wanted to mention about Infinity Ward's next Call of Duty is that I'm pretty sure it's only going to be released for the PS4, Xbox One, and the PC. Only 3 platforms, and that's it. Because I think it's just time now that Call of Duty and just games in general just do not release for the last generation systems, because they've been out for like what, 10 plus years already, and now the PS4 and the Xbox One are going to be out for 3 years in November, right? And that's just insane. They came out in 2013, the time Call of Duty Ghosts came out, and Call of Duty Ghosts was developed, like Call of Duty Ghosts released, I meant to say, for PS3, PS4, Wii U, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PC. And they released for a ton of platforms. They had to port to all those different platforms, and that's the first Call of Duty game on the current generation consoles. So what I'm thinking is that they're kind of held back because of that. And now, since I think they're only developing for those 3 platforms, the Xbox One, PS4, and PC, I think they're gonna have a ton of they're gonna have a better time with it. And I think that they won't be held back, and they could do a lot more stuff where they couldn't with Call of Duty Ghosts in 2013. So that's pretty much the video, guys. That's what I wanted to say. I think that no matter what the title happens to be, Ghost 2, Future Warfare, or whatever, I think that we should just all give it a chance, because it's Infinity Ward's first time at a 3-year development cycle. So tell me down below, do you think that you're going to give them a chance no matter what the game is? Because I know I am. And just tell me your thoughts down below. Do you think Infinity Ward's going to step up their game? And that's the video. So, peace out.